Hey guys and girls, thought today I'd do a bit of a video on this No Toil air filter oil. It's really good stuff. I've been using it for 2 years, and I've converted a few mates to it as well, and they've been really happy with it. It's biodegradable, and you don't need solvents to wash it out of your filter, which makes it really easy. I'll do a filter wash because mine's pretty filthy from the last dusty ride, and show you just how easy it is. When you buy this stuff, I get it from MX store. It's $20 for the pair. That's cleaner and that's the oil. And this bottle of cleaner, it's just a powder that you mix with water. It's lasted me 2 full bottles of this stuff onto the third one, so it lasts ages. You can buy this one by itself, I think it's $15. I'll go get the filter and show you just how easy it is. So I just use a standard bucket, get a bit of your powder, just chuck in about that, a couple of capfuls I guess that would be. Put in some cold water. About a third of a bucket full, I suppose. Works for me. Mix it up. Till it's all dissolved. And you want to get your air filter, obviously. As you can see, this one is filthy. I actually run the twin air filters. I reckon they're pretty good. But obviously you can use this oil with any filter. I don't remember the last time it was this bloody dirty. Fucking hell. This powder stuff will not work on any other air filter oils, only this No Toil brand. And I can tell you, it doesn't smell. It's much better than having to use petrol or kerosene or any of that shit. So let's give it a good wash in the water. This filter's actually pretty old now. It's almost due for retirement. And what I do is I turn it inside out too, because I like to make sure that the inside is the cleanest. Like, it doesn't matter if there's a few particles trapped on the outside, because they're not going to get through. It's the stuff that sticks on this side that's going to end up in your engine, if you know what I mean. Make sure the inside's nice and clean. And get it back that way. Looks good. Squeeze out excess. Wash it under the tap. Just, you need to wash the cleaner out of it, obviously. And it's not sticky at this point. It's great. It's just like bloody laundry powder, really. Let's see how much dirt is in this. Because it's biodegradable, straight down the sink. no disposing of solvents and shit. Alright, so you need to let this dry for however long it takes. So while that's drying, I'll just make sure there's no shit gonna go into the airbox. Give it a bit of a clean up around the seal. I actually have an old towel that I use to dry the air filter a bit, and then just leave it in the sun for a bit and good as gold. So if you're wondering if this stuff's, if it could possibly be as good as the regular oil, I would say yeah. It's very sticky. It's a bitch to get off your hands, just like any other filter oil. You use a bit of this powder though, it comes right off. Yeah, I don't see why it'd perform any worse than any other oil. Anyway, filter's nice and dry. Throw on some gloves, just because I have some. This stuff you want to make sure the lid's on tight and give it a good shake before you use it, because it does have a kind of alcohol in it that will separate when it sits for a while. So a good shake up, and just oil as you normally would with any other oil. Really good soaking. Try not to drop any on the floor, especially when you're in the house. I always put a bit around the ceiling room as well. Squish it in. Yeah, how much you put on is subjective. I like to have it so that it's just not quite squishing out when you squeeze it tight, so you don't want too much and you don't want not enough. So you can smell this stuff when you put it on. It smells like rubbing alcohol or something. And now I'll pop the what's the doobie thing back on. The filter what's it thingy. Now you're supposed to let this dry for a while, but bugger it, it'll dry while it's in the airbox. That's that done. I'll probably leave the door open on that till it dries, just give it a half hour or whatever, and you're done. Too easy. So that's it. No Toil air filter oil. It's good stuff. As I said, you can get it from mxstore.com.au, or probably any decent bike shops will stock it. See you on the next video, guys.